Alright, it's time for another video. I have to issue an apology to the great Sir Lewis Hamilton, because he's made it very clear in post of the Singapore Grand Prix disaster show that he spoke out against being started on the soft tires. So, as it now turns out, Mercedes gazumped him from the horse's mouth himself. Now, what does this mean for us and Sir Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes? Well, if you needed any more evidence that this whole Mercedes thing is done, this is it, I suppose. It shouldn't have needed more. It's been evidently done. Oh, it's been decidedly done since Belgium, quite frankly, since Spa. But anyway, probably even before that, Montreal. But here we are. Here we are. Straight out of the horse's mouth. Sir Lewis Hamilton says, well, they did a thing that I told them not to do. So now Mercedes either are just blatantly sabotaging Sir Lewis Hamilton, or they believe he is so good that he can drive the car inch perfect for however long their simulation said he must drive the car on these soft tires. And it's flattering either way. The anti-Sir Lewis Hamilton, that is George Russell, is what he was cast as, unfortunately. But the anti-Sir Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, he's not enough to contain Sir Lewis Hamilton. But we knew that already. Right, that's nothing new. Unfortunately for George, that means he's useless to Mercedes as of now. So, he's out. This is why they're courting Maximilian so strongly. Well, that's why Toto Wolff is courting Maximilian so strongly. George Russell is out. Is he going to have suitors? Probably. I can't imagine that there isn't going to be some F1 team that's going to want to sign him. I can't imagine every team isn't going to want to sign him, but that's for them. Mandem are saying he's going to Red Bull. This is a rumor that sprung up. Would Dr. Marco be interested? Well, Dr. Marco has said in the past that he doesn't rate George that highly, I'm pretty sure. So, we'll have to see what happens on that regard. I think it's more likely. I think it's more likely George actually ends up going to like an Alpine or something. It's Alpine for job security. Or Haas, one of the two. Although Haas, who knows, Haas might become Andretti, given some time. Or Alpine might become Andretti. We'll just have to wait and see what happens in that regard. But well, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes, we already knew the relationship was over. We already knew. As for the strategy, I don't believe that car was going to podium anyway. Genuinely. Like, nothing really changes. Nothing really changes off the back of this. But I do have to issue the apology to Sir Lewis Hamilton, because he was not involved in that decision. And if he was involved, his involvement was to denounce the strategy, because it's obviously a bad strategy. It's not rocket science, that one. Oh well, that's the game. Apologies to Sir Lewis Hamilton. That should be the video. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, peace.